Good morning, everybody. This is Vince with Listings to Leads, and today we're going to talk about listings to leads for lenders. And so if we go to the lender page, you'll see that there's a good outline of what's going on here. And I think what you want to think of is today, realtors are being called by lenders all day long, right? By dozens of lenders in your market. And they're calling about today's rates and their awesome service, right? And really, what listings to leads is here for you as a lender or as a title professional is to have a different value conversation, right? And listings to leads has been here for 16 years, and we are designed to help realtors advertise, help them get up on social media, help them find more buyer leads, and also help them get more listings. And we do that very effectively. There's a lot of tools to do that. But for you as a loan officer, or as a title professional, you want to be able to engage realtors so that your businesses can grow together. You get more loans, you write more title documents. But by being top of mind with agents and by having a service like this, you're definitely going to be top of mind. Now, if we look at the outline here on the left-hand side, automated listing marketing, we have very powerful listing marketing. We give you the ability to run ads on Facebook and Instagram and Google in just a couple of clicks. And we just make it really easy. We have software from these platforms, and we basically turn into a couple clicks. We also have AI text follow-up, which is awesome. When you start using Facebook or Facebook ads, you start getting a lot of leads with name, email, and phone number. And texting is a really smart way of how to convert those leads. So definitely you can use our AI text, which is an addition. It's an add-on to the system, but it's converting 15% of our leads to phone calls. And that's an important thing. I think if you start using listings to leads, you'll realize you can actually capture a lot of leads. But if you don't know how to convert them, well, that's not really that exciting. However, with the AI text follow-up, it's converting 14% of our leads that have phone numbers to an actual phone call. And so that's really going to make your time using it more efficiently. If you keep going down, you'll notice that we do have pre-qualified landing pages, kind of auto built in, so that each agent has that. So if they're talking to buyers, they can give them a landing page. There's a few questions. The lead information gets sent to the agent and to you. We definitely have tools for branding and for advertising and all that. So that's really what listings to leads does. I do want to bring us to the homepage right now, because if you're a loan officer, typically you're thinking of what can I do to get more buyer leads, right? So you want to work with a listing agent that has listings, help them run ads, get buyer leads, and reach out to those and make sure that they have financing, right? And that's like the first thing most loan officers want to think of. But you also want to think of, how do I have these real estate partners be long-term partners where I can grow with them, get more business, be reciprocal and all that. And one of the most important things going on with our platform today is that we have an expired marketing system that is engaging and converting expireds in just days. This young lady up here at the top has been a realtor for just over a year. She's 3 years out of high school, 1 year with a license. She has 4 listings in 6 weeks. This gentleman here, 1 year, 15-month realtor, probably picked up 3 listings in 5 weeks. And this gentleman is a 20-year professional from EXP, and he added $2.7 million to his pipeline in, I think, 3 to 4 days of working our expireds. So there's more to it, but I just want you to know that if you're talking to realtors and you're able to help them get more listings, they're going to be listening to you. Okay. Then once you get into the platform, well, then you'll start seeing that we are talking a lot about expireds. You can invite agents to join our private mastermind group, which is a workshop for the real estate agents who are working on expireds. But when you get into the system, you as a title professional or as a loan officer, you have the ability to add agents into the system. So let's talk about that first. And when you add an agent, the agent isn't paying for this, right? When you go to the platform, let's go look at that real quickly. You actually can choose 3 different packages. You can add 5 agents for free. You can add 50 agents for free, or 100 agents for free. And most agents start off with 5. It's $200 a month. many loan officers will move up to 50, and there will be at $300 a month. And then for $400 a month, you can have 100 agents. To be honest, managing over 50 gets a little bit squirrely, but we do have some loan officers that are definitely doing the larger package. At that point, you can invite agents in, and I want to show you how easy it is to do that. So you can click add agent, and you put in their name and their email and create a username, and boom, click add, next, and add. And I've actually had conversations with loan officers who said, oh, I signed up a couple of weeks ago and I added 5 agents, and only 4 agents or only 2 agents even logged in. And I want to speak to that because that's very important when you are signing up an agent. It's that if you sign them up and we send them a welcome email, well, how many emails do they get every day? 200, 300 every day? That's actually not the wisest thing to do. The better thing to do is to have a chat with them, let them know that you're going to be inviting them, and probably get on a phone call with them. Because once they log in, there's a setup wizard. It asks, put your headshot in, put your logo in, connect your social media accounts, connect your Facebook ad account, connect social media again for social media auto posting, and then connect your CRM. If they do all of those things, which could take them maybe 10 or 15 minutes because they got to log into their socials, this thing is going to be very powerful and impressive very quick. Okay. If you just send out 5 emails and hope that they log in, that might not work out so well. So really engaging them, getting the automation set up is really easy. If you want, whenever you sign up to our platform, you can book a call with me. I'm Vince at Listings to Leads. I think my contact information is schedule a demo, should be right here. So you can schedule a call with me here, and my contact information is right there as well. So I definitely welcome you if you want to learn more about this and you want to have a direct demo, you can book this call with me. But you can also book a call when you're going to onboard an agent. And I offer this to all of our loan clients and our title clients, because once you've seen it done a couple of times, you know exactly what needs to happen. And once all the automation's set up, you're ready to go. Now, the one thing I want to show you on this page that we are here is this is how you can engage. This is how you can let agents know, right, that you have access to this. So you could easily run an ad. You could say, hey, I want to run an ad in my area to let people know they can have a free access to that, right, to this account. So boom, you create an ad. You can also share it for free to social media, okay? And so you connect your social media accounts and you share that flyer, and it looks just like this, but a social media post is free, whereas an ad you pay for. Now, you also have an e-flyer. So if you have a lot of leads, maybe you've got CRM, or maybe you just have a big group in Gmail, you can send this to yourself, or you can copy it and forward it on. And it basically is inviting people to a free account on the platform with some highlights there, right? If you're walking into offices frequently, if you're going to go do a lunch and learn, maybe you want to have these print flyers. The print flyers are very similar. They give the highlights of the system and they offer a free account. Whenever you are going with whether it's a QR code or to a link, you're going to land on this landing page. And again, this is giving some highlights and just saying, hey, give us your information and we will get you a free account. One more thing that's very useful, we actually create a presentation that's here. So if you are going to be presenting to a group of people, you'll notice that this is already designed and waiting for you to describe what does Listings to Leads do? How do we capture leads? Well, with social media, with farming, with sphere of influence and database. Then it goes through and shows them some examples of what the things look like, what the tools look like. And this is just going to help you convey to agents what they can have access to. So that's how you get people in, and you can have either a group of 5 agents or of 50 or 100 agents. So once you have done that, you'll notice that you have a listing marketing system, which is very powerful. It auto posts to social media. It gives you print tools. It gives you email tools. We create single property websites and virtual tours. We do a lot for every listing. And if you look at this column of white buttons here, you'll notice that we do all this stuff automatically. So agents, it really takes a lot of work off of their plate. And everything that we do is designed to capture leads. Okay. And that's a difference, because if we look at these tools like postcards and flyers and other things, you'll notice that many of these tools other agents have. But most agents that are coming from the big national franchises, they have tools that are awesome for branding, right? It's got the company logo, it's got their headshot. It's not awesome for capturing leads. Frankly, it doesn't capture any leads. Whereas every one of these tools under every one of these pages have multiple call to actions and abilities to capture leads. Even our print tools have QR codes and they have hyperlinks that people can go to. That's a big reason why you want to work with us, because we can actually help you capture leads, whether you're trying to get buyer leads and seller leads. So the house we're looking at is for sale, but I want to show you something here, because this nearby homeowner letter is a piece of paper that actually you can use to mail out to neighbors. And when you do, this particular tool here is co-branded for lenders. So the agent would be here, the lender would be here, and it says, hey, we have a home for sale. And you can go check it out. You can scan this or you can go here, but that's going to affect your home value. And that's really a big part of what Listings to Leads does. Whether it's an open house, or it's a letter like this, it's a single property website, we always offer the ability to get a home value, and people can take, in this case, a piece of paper, go to this website and go get their free home value, which we created this landing page for every agent as well. So there are a lot more to listing marketing, right? There's virtual tours, there's single property websites, there's luxury versions, there's lead gen versions, open house sign-in form. And so listing marketing is definitely powerful here, right? We also have PDF guides, and you as a loan officer will have 11 PDF guides that are designed for you. They're high level, talking about various types of loans, but each agent has 80 PDF guides, 40 for home buyers and 40 for home sellers. The agents don't have these here. You can actually use these and market these yourself. If you want to talk about, let's just say, jumbo loans, right? You can just click marketing tools and you can run an ad on Facebook, on Google. You could share it for free on social media. You would have e-flyers and print flyers to get people to download those reports, right? So agents have that same sort of thing, but they just don't have the loan ones. But they definitely have tools that they can use and get out and market to help them get both buyer leads and seller leads. PDF guides are there. There are also landing pages. And I mentioned one of the landing pages earlier, but agents get a free home value landing page. They also get a down payer assistance landing page, new construction, and a pre-qualified landing page. So this landing page is designed to start that dialogue. When an agent is working with a buyer lead, they can send them this landing page. There's just a few questions, no credit check required, and that starts the whole financing ball rolling. You can also create unlimited landing pages for your markets. So every agent can do that, every account can do that. I will say this down payer assistance page actually, excuse me, he runs a lot of ads from this, but lenders do as well. And this is basically one of the very easy ways that you can go direct to market, run your own ad, and get leads of people that are thinking about getting a loan. Now, we do have, let's just go here. We do have our own kind of text that's here, but you might have some unique offerings that are part of your state or part of your county where there's different kind of down payer assistance packages out there. So you can just click this text here and edit that and then target your location, whatever city that you're working for or working on, and click create ad. And that would create the ad and that would get you leads and name, email, and phone number. So definitely there's ways for you to go reach out directly and ways for you to work with agents. Now, I do want to say that there are other tools, but there's also this page here, and this is really probably most important for our loan officer clients, and that is running ads with Facebook ad software. Now, here you'll see that she is running down payer assistance ads, right? It's the landing page. But instead of using that static landing page image, she is uploaded a video kind of talking about the kind of things that you're doing. And you can do that. And you'll see here she's got 10 leads. She has 27 leads, 24 leads. Down here, she's running ads on properties. So you see 29 leads, 37 leads. You can do this very easily in the system, right? And so if I go here, you can say, hey, let's create an ad on behalf of the agent, right? So I'll turn that on here. And she's got an agent, Amanda Watson. And let's create a Facebook listing ad. And if Amanda has listings, it would actually show up right here. But she doesn't have listings, but I know that Yi does. So let's go there and create a Facebook listing ad. And here we have this one that's for sale. Now, at this point, you can choose to send the lead back to you or to the agent. Okay. And worth noting, lead ads here is very important. This is part of Facebook that not many agents know about, but it's what gets our clients very excited. Every lead is pre-populated from the person who clicked on it from their profile. So when they're clicking on it now, when they see this ad and they click on it, a little window pops up and it says, would you like this information? And there's only one answer. It says, yes, submit my info. And their name, phone number, and email are auto-populated onto that page. Okay. So that's a big reason why our clients like Facebook ads so much, right? Because they're getting name, email, and phone number. If you're a loan officer, you might want to have a conversation with your agent, say, hey, let me reach out to these buyer leads and make sure they're pre-qualified, right? So you can lock in the loan and you're also saving time for the realtor because they don't need to be driving somebody around that doesn't have the ability to buy a house. And so a lot of agents work that way. They will say, hey, let's work your leads in tandem, right? But I will say this, there are a lot of agents or a lot of loan officers, and these are the loan officers that have been doing it for years, right? They've been in the business for years. And they've realized that if you're trying to handhold agents to do something, that might not work out so well. So a lot of senior loan officers who've been in it for 10 plus years, they will engage agents and help them get onboarded and help all the automation go on. But then they will say, look, I'm going to run ads for your listings on your listings, and I'm going to pre-qualify those people and I'm going to get them back to you. And a lot of loan officers like to do that because there have been times, and you can imagine that you're setting up an agent, you're working with an agent, you're helping them, you're putting in months of work, and they're giving loans to other people, right? You can delete them right over here and start over with a new agent. But that's why some of the senior loan officers will say, you know what, I'm going to run those ads myself. I'm going to get those pre-qualified. And I'm going to let you know when they are approved to purchase something for 400 or 500 or whatever the number is. So there are different ways of working with the system. Okay. I do want to point out, though, that there is a lot to the platform, right? It's designed to work in multiple kinds of websites and social media platforms. And so there are a lot of resources that we make available for you, right? And this is for you as a loan officer, but also as a real estate agent. We do live training 5 days a week. You can sign up for live classes right here. This is one of those live classes. And every one of our live classes is recorded and right here on our YouTube channel. So you should definitely be checking out what's going on YouTube. If agents or if you are on Instagram, you can follow us there. We share a lot of content that will help you understand in quicker, small bites, because Instagram's kind of fast, to quickly understand what you can have, what you can do. But then we also have a mastermind group, and everybody should be checking that out for at least 15, 20 minutes a week to see what agents are doing, to see what we are doing. We're launching new technology all the time. So to stay on top of it and be able to use that, you definitely want to be in our mastermind group. Now, at the beginning of the call, I mentioned that we definitely have some serious traction going on with our expired marketing. And you can learn that right here on our page, right on our homepage. But when everybody logs in, there is a little bell up here. It says announcements. And here you can sign up for our workshop classes. We actually have them 5 days a week at 7 a.m. Pacific and at 4 p.m. Pacific. So agents are welcome to log in and join and ask questions and really understand how to unpack and how to approach expired marketing. We are seeing so many great results that we want all of our clients to be able to duplicate that. And so, again, if you're a title professional or if you're a loan officer, you are bringing a huge value to your agent partners. And getting them into expireds is going to help them understand how to get more listings. getting them to understand how to use our open house marketing system. It's going to help them get more buyers and more listings, and helping them understand that they can quickly run ads on Facebook is going to help you and them get buyer leads with name, email, and phone number. And you can get seller leads as well from Facebook. So that's the story. Are there any questions about what I've been discussing here today? You can put it in the comments panel, but that's the story. Essentially, while other agents are calling about today's rates and their fantastic service, you will have a whole different value proposition to be talking to people. You're bringing a lot more value to your phone calls and to those agents. So you can start up. You always have a 30-day free trial, and you can literally sign up and get an agent in 5 minutes and have an ad running and capturing leads in just minutes. Vanessa, can we do open houses with them? Yes. What do you mean, can you do open houses with them? We have a powerful open house marketing system. So I definitely want you to get over to our YouTube channel, and I'll send this to you right now. We'll talk about this. This page has a lot of recorded calls because we've been doing live training every 5 days a week for months and years. So there's a lot of calls in here. But I want to point out the ones that I think you need to look at. So Vanessa, if you're noticed, I just shared the link to this page. If you use a magnifying glass, you will see that we have a phone call on open houses, and you definitely want to know how to do our open houses. And a lot of loan officers or title professionals will work hand in hand with those open houses because there's some tools that will really help you both. But this video here with Scott Murray, really valuable. This guy is telling you how he door knocks our expired marketings to get more listings. This call right here is our listing presentation with Terry Ann, who is a new client in 1 day of being in a 14-day free trial, got our listing presentation, presented it to the homeowner, and closed that listing. So we've definitely got ways to help agents close listings. This is JJ, who's on our homepage. Definitely check out this call. If you want more listings, she's telling you how she's got 4 listings in 6 weeks. And this story just keeps going on and on because it's so easy to do. John down here, he likes to phone call and then go over and meet them and give them our print brochure. We actually, if you can see my screen here, we have a print pamphlet for expired marketings. It's compelling. It's high quality. And he is at this point trying to get out 10 of these every week because his first 5, I think, have already gotten him 3 listings. His first 5 phone calls. Now, it might be 2 listings. He's closed 2, but he's got a 3rd one that he's working on. This very high, right? Very high, very effective. So you can also learn about our open house by just clicking this magnifying glass here and typing in open house marketing, and you'll see that. Our open house marketing for this year in 2025 was our top way of getting more listings. We have a lot of agents who are hosting 2 to 4 open houses every weekend because they realize they can get a lot of listings from that. Okay. And so now the expired marketing, partly because expireds there are more of them, but we have new tools to help them. Do the leads from the open house only go to the agent or lender as well? They go to both. So when you're setting up an agent, Vanessa, are you a loan officer? And do you have a loan account with us? When you set up an agent, you can actually, and I'm not sure how you set it up, but let's go look. Yeah, so you can copy yourself on the leads, right? So when you're setting up an agent, you can actually put yourself and say, send all leads to and send all tools to. I think it's actually smart to send all leads and all tools, partly because you have a more talking points, because we're sending marketing tools out to the agents all the time, and you can remind them, hey, you've got a virtual tour now, you've got a lead now, right? And so, yeah, if you're both, then you might want to have a loan officer account and set yourself up as an agent underneath it. That way you can use the loan side to go engage other agents and use your own agent account to market listings the way that you normally would. And Vanessa, I did mention my contact information is on our website. So if you want to schedule a demo, you can reach out to me and schedule a demo, and I can show you how to set your lender account up. And probably it'd be wise to do your onboarding call as the agent as well, so that You can see how agents get onboarded so that this platform really wows them, and you can quickly help them get more buyer leads or more sellers. I hope that helps. Are there any other questions? I do want to recommend, we got a great YouTube channel here. We also, inside the account, are our resources tab, which is up here on the marketing calendar. It's definitely going to be helpful if you want to get on live training. So that's our webinar. You can also find this page by going to leadgenwebinars.com. But we're doing classes all the time. Today is our lenders. On Friday, how to use pending marketing to get more listings, really. On Monday, onboarding. So if you're new to us, this is the class for brand new agents. And then on Tuesday, we talk about how to market your listings. So there's a lot of classes that we're doing live every day. Every one of those is recorded and they're right here. So you're welcome, Vanessa. Are there any other questions? That's my story, right? Bring more value. There's a lot more to unpack with all, how do you run Facebook ads, and how do you work open houses, and how do you work expireds? Those are the three things that you absolutely want to have your arms around. And there are classes for that, and everything is covered on our YouTube channel. So thanks for being here with me today. If you don't have any other questions, if you want to sign up, make sure, whether you're an agent or a loan officer or title officer, schedule a demo with me and I'll walk you through and give you access so that you understand, so you're not kind of spinning your wheels. Because I can tell you, it's real easy to get overwhelmed and confused by trying to go through all these pages. It's a lot simpler if you have a quick chat with me and I know what it is you need exactly, and you can get going and really get some value very quickly. As I showed you on the mastermind group, this lady closed a listing in 1 day after signing up, right? So there's a lot of tools to help everybody here. Thanks a lot. Thanks for being here. This call is being recorded. It'll be on our YouTube channel a little bit later today. And let us know how we can help you. Thanks a lot.